In this video, I want to talk about, is it ever good to have time apart in a relationship? My first thought was, it depends on your definition of time apart. For example, going to stay with your sick aunt or nan actually does make the heart grow fonder, and you receive those evening calls before you go to bed, and that's lovely. However, if someone calls it and asks for this time apart, then I don't think it's a good thing, given the situation, because I believe it takes the two of you to make it work. Unfortunately, and this is all when problems have been having all the time in the relationship, for this means communication has broken down, and unless someone is brave enough to actually go first, it's not going to happen. We do live in a society where our pride, our self-worth comes before our hearts and what's in here, which, although I understand, I just think if you do not put yourself out there, where in actual fact, yes, you are vulnerable, you won't get anything back. I'd rather think, and bearing in mind this is a person I'm really madly in love with, before I gave up on him, I would do whatever it took to get him back, and if it meant making myself vulnerable, that is what I would do, because I'm not going to be one of these people who will repeatedly and torture myself after that. What if I just told him I loved him? What if I just told him, stay, don't go? It is a risk, and not many people are comfortable in doing it. That is how I would handle this situation. However, if you have told me it's not going to work, this is over, completely over, then I think, after crying into my pillow and all that, I think, right, well, I've done everything I can. I'm not happy about it, but I am better, because I'm not going to go through that whole big cycle, wondering exactly where I am in his life, and where the relationship is actually going. Because if I'm not in it, then that's completely different. But if he calls me up in about a couple of weeks down the line, or a couple of months' time, and says, well, actually, I've made a huge mistake. No. If he has said hurtful things and broken my heart completely, no, I wouldn't take him back. I do believe instead of people looking for ways who, once they are in a nice, loving relationship, and they ought to be rebuilding it, ought someone, the man or the woman, has asked to have this split. And if they were to go along with it, we then, as people, start making up justifications in our heads to process what is happening to us. Or the danger is, if I'm telling myself he's asked to split and these are the reasons, like in my head, they might not be, and I'm not talking about it and actually, talking about what it is that's happening, we are not going to spare each other our pain, and therefore we have to eventually ask ourselves, what is the truth? What is the reason that this relationship had to end? 8 times out of 10, the relationship just didn't have to end. In my experience, if a man calls the time on his relationship and everything is going good between you two, that well, the chances are it's not going to be about you. It would actually be circumstantial based, and he might have found out that his brother is terminally ill, or if you actually know the reason and it's because his dad's just passed, yeah, that is a horrible reason to ask for a split. And I think at that time, all that you can do is just say that you're here for him if he ever wants to talk. I think as a woman, because we don't like to see or know that a loved one is in pain, we can come across as a bit heavy because we want to be loving and supportive. So because of all of this, we pursue him when he says he wants to be left alone, because we know when we say we want to be left alone, no, we actually don't. We want a man to chase after us, to prove to us that he's going to be there through thick and thin. Some women may disagree with my thoughts here, as there can be exceptions to the rules, but usually we want to know if he's going to comfort us and be that person we can lean on to. Now here's the thing. Men don't say one thing when he secretly means another. If a man asks you to leave him alone, not asking for a break, in the relationship. If he's asking for you to leave him alone, you need to leave him be. Doesn't mean he doesn't love you, but guys do approach problems differently, and they actually do need alone time. And if they actually don't get it, because I know personally through an old friend of mine, it meant devastatingly the loss of a relationship. On another note, when the tables are turned, when men hear or learn that their wife or girlfriend has a problem, they want to be of help. They would actually want you to talk to them for you to let them in. And we actually do if we, because hardly does a woman ask for a break in the relationship when she has problems.